Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone. Yes. Hey, welcome back to the Discovery Ranch. I'm Mr. Dawson, and I'm here to take you on discoveries and play games so that we can learn how to read and write. Join me here each day so we can go on brand new discoveries together. Today is book day. I'm so excited about it because we're going to learn a lot of things about bugs. Why bugs? Because we have a lot of them here at the ranch. So here is my essential question for today. Bugs, bugs, bugs. What kind of bugs do you know about? Bugs are everywhere. You can't get rid of them. They're everywhere. In fact, I have a little poem for you about a spider. Do you know this one? You take your fingers and you do this and you go, the eensy weensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the eensy weensy spider went up the spout again. Do you know that one? Spider's a bug? Sure it is. We have lots of bugs around our world. So I want to discover more about bugs. How could we do that? Oh, right here. With our book. Look, here's our book. It says, I love bugs. How many words are in that title? Let's count them. 1, 2, and 3. Now remember, when we look at books, there's two kinds of books. There's books that are informational. They're informational books. And then we have story books. And everybody enjoys both. But informational books give us information, and storybooks tells us stories that could be maybe true or not true. This is a storybook that we're going to read today. Remember, when we read, your teachers or somebody may ask you questions about the book. So it's really important that you listen to the book. So when they ask you the questions, you can say, oh, I know the answer to that one. So when we read the book today, I Love Bugs, make sure you're paying attention. Remember, every book has 3 parts: the front cover, the back cover, and the spine. I really hope that you enjoy this book, I Love Bugs. Let's watch the story. I Love Bugs by Emma Dodd. I Love Bugs by Emma Dodd. I love all bugs, big and small bugs. I love springy, jumpy, leafy bugs and slimy, crawly, creepy bugs. I love hard, spiky, spiny bugs and pretty, spotty, shiny bugs. I love fuzzy, sunny, honey bugs and furry, worry, funny bugs. I love brightly colored wing bugs and stripy, swipey sting bugs. I love whiny, buzzy sound bugs and glide across the ground bugs. I love flouncy, frilly, fluttery bugs and silly clutter bugs. I love fly around the light bugs and curl up tight bugs. Yes, I love all bugs, hop and fly and crawl bugs. But the best bugs are hairy bugs, 8-legged scary bugs, the hang from the ceiling bugs, and send me squealing bugs. Did you enjoy that book? It's such a great book, and it teaches some things about bugs. It had great information. Let's see if you can answer some questions about the book. Here's my question. My first question is, what size bugs did the person like? What size bugs did the person like? Do you remember? Well, I have a little clue. It says it on page 4. So if I come over here to page 4, I'll probably find that answer. It says, I love all bugs, big and small. So, what size bugs did the person like? Big and small. Hey, you got that one. Let's see if you can get another one. This one says, what kind of bug was fuzzy? What kind of bug was fuzzy? Do you remember? Well, if you don't, there's a clue. We can look on page 10. Here we go. I'm going to find page 10. Here it is. It says, I love fuzzy, sunny honey bugs. So what kind of bug is this? Yes, it's a bee. A bee. A bee is a special bug called an insect. And insects have 3 body parts and 6 legs. So if you see 6 legs and 3 body parts, it's an insect. Here's our last question. What kind of bugs flew around the light? What kind of bugs flew around the light? And our clue is page 18 and 19. Do you remember though? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm going to go find that page. 18 and 19. Here we go. Do you know what they are? Those are mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes. But guess what? Mosquitoes are also insects. So that is the comprehension. You need to know those things. You need to know these things because when you read a book, people want to know. You know what I want to do? I want to do our decodable book. Let me get my book right here because this is the book that's going to teach you how to read. This is important because if you know your sounds, you can put this together to read it. Today our story is tap, tap, tap. Oh, look at all these sight words. Do you see all these sight words that we talked about? Look, I am at the lake. See if you can find some bugs in this one. Do you see a bug here? Let's read it. I can see, oh, look at the word see, that's a sight word. That is too. I can see the ant. The ant is a bug. I can see a bee. Let's take a look at the next page. There's a lot of sight words. Remember what I was telling you, if you just know those sight words and you can see them, and when you see them, you'll be able to read them. Here's another one. It says, I like to see the bug. Here's a bug. We see it tap, tap, tap. What might that bird be tapping for? It might be tapping to get a bug to eat. Maybe. Let's take a little closer look. Let's take a little closer look at this book. I want to look at this page right here. Do you see all the sight words that are on there? Sight words that we've talked about. We've talked about the word I. We've talked about the word to. We've talked about the word see. And we've talked about the word the. Isn't that amazing? Yes. So that's what I was telling you. If you know those words just by looking at them, you can read this whole sentence almost all by yourself with no help. Isn't that amazing? Yes. It's so exciting. I like to see the bug. That's the whole reason for sight words right there. When you know them and you see them and you see them and you know them, you'll be able to read anything, anytime you see it. So, with that in mind, what should we do? Oh, I know. Let's write our own sentence. How about that? Let me put this down, and I have to come up with a sentence. Let me see, what sentence am I going to come up with? Oh, I know. Let's use some of our sight words over here. Are, he, with, is, little, she, was, and for. I think I'm going to use the word she today. And here is my sentence. She can see the inchworm. Let's see how many words that is. You ready? Let's see how many words are in that sentence. The sentence was, she can see the inchworm. How many words were in that sentence? Right, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can see the inchworm. What was the first word? She. Let me tell you a secret. Anytime you start a word in a sentence, it's always going to have an uppercase letter. So I'm going to put an uppercase S for she. And then H, because it's right here. And E. There's our word. There's our word she. Let's keep going. She can see the inchworm. And I have she. What was the next word? Can. Can is another sight word. Here we go. It's C-A-N. She can see the inchworm. And I have she can see. Right. S-E-E. We've done that one too. Let's go again. She can see the inchworm. And I have she can see the. Oh, we did that one. T-H-E spells the. We have 4 of the words. What was the last word? She can see the inchworm. Oh, inchworm is a hard word. So guess what I did? I put it as a picture, so I can put it right there. And then to end the sentence, I'm going to put a period. She can see the inchworm. Can you read that with me? Let me get my handy dandy hand, and we can read it again. She can see the inchworm. All of those are sight words. And if you know all the sight words, you can read them. That's what we did right here. All of these are sight words, and if you know them, you can read them. And then we have that picture to help us. So when we read it, she can see the inchworm. That's what's exciting. We had such a great day today learning and reading some books. I have some books over here that might excite you. I have The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Ants. They are great stories. You should be reading stories all the time. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye. Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for